Hi everyone, I'm Cindy O'Reilly, Library Media Specialist at Cherry Hill East.
I'm Nora Smaldor, Latin teacher at Cherry Hill East.
We're very excited that you have selected to do our virtual asynchronous professional development on Google Arts and Culture and how to integrate those pieces into your classroom. We look forward to virtually working with you.
So if you have any questions or anything whatsoever as you're going through and completing, please don't hesitate to reach out and email us. We will answer any of your questions. If you get stuck or you're not sure, all you have to do is ask and we're there to help you. Really kind of integrating all of this into the classroom has been fun for me. So I hope that you will get the same kind of enjoyment out of it with your students.
So the next couple pieces of this video will introduce you to how to make your way through the professional development. There are 3 things that you will be turning in over the course of working your way through the items in the Google Classroom, and I'll explain them in a moment with the screen recording of that. And then once you've completed those, Nora and I will get a notification and we will go in and mark your 6 hours of professional development as completed on the district's PD site.
So we just ask that you have it all done by the beginning of May.
Thanks, everyone. Looking at the landing page for our Google Classroom that we will use for the Flex workshop, where you'll find all of the items that you need in order to complete your 6 hours of professional development. Please go to the Classwork tab, and under Classwork you will find all of the different topics that is going to go in order linearly here for you to complete the items in the PD. So you are already starting here with this video. The next piece that you will look at is what is Google Arts and Culture. So if you come here to the presentation, there is a video that Nora has created which walks you through some items that are available within Google Arts and Culture and some exciting things that you can find within that very content-rich site. The presentation itself is here, but we do recommend that you start with the video as Nora walks you through getting to know Google Arts and Culture. The next piece here is just the link that will bring you to the Google Arts and Culture site. It's artsandculture.google.com. Continuing down, the next piece is just a link to some of the virtual field trips that are available within the Google Arts and Culture site. The next section is stuff for teachers. Within here, you'll find links to some of the things that Nora mentioned within her presentation. So there's a link to the teacher's guide that Google Arts and Culture has created. They also have a quick start guide. And within the teacher's guide, you will find some handouts that you can use and some other things that you can customize depending on the different pieces that you're trying to use within the Google Arts and Culture site. So you can check out some of these handouts, make copies of them in your Google Drive, edit them as needed instead of recreating something on your own from scratch. Then there are some sample lesson plans that Google has included on their site to integrating Google Arts and Culture. The next section is Let's Try It. So the first thing that you'll do within this section is you will watch the little introduction video that is going to help outline for you what is included within here. After going through the Let's Try It section, please come down here to the sharing of your plans for how you are hoping to or for the lesson that you're going to be using with your students using Google Arts and Culture. So when you come down here, we posted this as a question so that you can go in and answer your question and also provide any links to documents if you created a handout, a link to the specific pieces within Google Arts and Culture that you're going to be using, or anything else that someone would need in order to experience the lesson. And again, we posted this as a question so that we can see what each other are posting and kind of have it a way to share all of our ideas together in one place where others can comment or ask questions if needed, or just see what it is that you posted and that you're planning on doing, just to share the ideas with each other. The next piece that you will do is we would like for you to complete this Google form just talking about how the lesson went with your students. So please do, if you're able to, take the time to use the lesson that you created with your students. We'd love to hear how it actually went. Was the tech easy for the students to navigate? Just different things that came up as we were doing it so that we can all get a better idea of how this site works in the real world with our students. So once you fill this form out, Nora and I will receive a notification that you have completed the reflection form on the lesson, and then we'll be able to come back into the classroom and see the other work that you've done, and also then give you credit on the district's PD site for completing the 6-hour workshop. And then there's also another form here, which is a workshop evaluation. Just if you could please provide feedback to Nora and myself so that we can plan for the future, things that we need to adapt or make better for future workshops. We would greatly appreciate your feedback here. So that's about it for walking your way asynchronously through our virtual workshop. As we've mentioned in the email and other communication things that we've sent out to you, please feel free to reach out at any point in time. We're available via email. We'll gladly set up a virtual live session where we can talk and help you out with things. If you would prefer to come in person for something, we can certainly make arrangements to do that. Please don't feel like you are having to complete this completely on your own. We hope that we've given you all the tools that you need in order to do so, but that does not mean that you have to by any means. Please reach out and we'll gladly give you whatever assistance you need. Thank you again so much for joining our workshop, and we look forward to virtually working with you.